To House Res 398, the gentleman from Georgia, Mr. McCormick, and a member opposed. Each will control 5 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Georgia.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I rise to offer an amendment to H.R. 3091. I am here today to discuss my amendment to H.R. 3091, the Federal Law Enforcement Officer Service Firearms Purchase Act. Currently, firearms from agencies such as the Secret Service are destroyed once they are retired from service or replaced with new models. This is wasteful and makes no sense. Many law enforcement officers have a special connection to their firearms they use in the line of duty. They would like to take them home to cherish as family heirlooms. It's only fair to allow courageous men and women of law enforcement to purchase their service weapons upon retirement, and we should let them do that at a low cost, because these guns are going to be thrown out anyway. This shouldn't be a revenue-raising scheme for the government. Our law enforcement officers should be able to keep their firearms at a reasonable cost. My amendment simply changes H.R. 3091 by changing the term fair market value to salvage value, which is what would be done to the weapon anyways, is salvaging it. Salvage value is defined as the value of the asset after it becomes useless to the owner, or the amount expected to be obtained when fixed asset is disposed of at the end of its useful life, which is exactly what's happening here. This definition is for the lawyers, appraisers, and accountants. What I want to talk about is that what it means to our law enforcement officers. This change would allow them to purchase their retired service firearms, which in many cases they discharge in the line of duty to save lives, at a lower cost than the current, quote, fair market value, which it would not be disposed at. Under the current policy, these firearms are destroyed, so the purchase is at salvage value by definition. It would still increase the government revenues, because you're actually purchasing it at the same amount, and you wouldn't have to actually have the expense of salvaging, while allowing federal law enforcement officers to purchase the service weapons that have protected them throughout their careers at a fair price. I reserve.
Reserves. For what purposes does the gentleman